Do your future self that favor to just get yourself that kind of get out of trouble card whenever you need it. Hi friends! Welcome to That High Couple, where we explore and discuss our passion for cannabis.
On today's video, we are diving into why it still makes sense to get your medical cannabis card even in 2025.
You might even be sitting in a legal state right now thinking, why do we even need a medical card?
There are so many benefits. I've had my medical card since I was 18, renewed it every year since then, even after California and now Washington living in recreational states.
One of the first things I got when I moved to LA in that first month, because it really did feel like this golden ticket that not only allowed me access to all of these amazing products, which is a benefit, access to every product in a shop, but also the legal compliance and knowing that paranoia of, oh, are the cops going to come and get me? You just have a much better safeguard with a medical recommendation in your pocket.
Time that I remember back when we lived in California that we went to Disneyland one time and there may or may not have still been a little bit of flour in my purse when we entered the park that I had forgotten to leave in the car, of course. It happens. But because I had my medical card with me and immediately pulled that out and explained that I'm a medical patient and this is medicine, they were surprisingly chill about it. For it being Disneyland, they didn't confiscate it. They didn't get me in trouble. They were like, okay, if you parked in the parking structure, can we just have you go and just put your medicine back in your car and then come back to the park? We just can't have you have that kind of medicine in the park. So, you know, no big deal. It's all good. We hope you have a fun time with Mickey. And I was like, damn, I really think because I immediately had the card and explained the situation that like they were very chill about it.
Do your future self that favor to just get yourself that kind of get out of trouble card whenever you need it. Like that's such an easy benefit.
Yeah, hopefully you don't need it, but it is a nice insurance to just have in the back of your mind.
Absolutely.
Another benefit of having your card, as I mentioned earlier, I've had mine since I was 18. A lot of the recreational shops now are going to be 21 and up, but will still cater to a medical patient that is 18 and up with a card. So if you're under 21 and you really do have a strong medical reason to want access to this plant and this medicine, getting a medical card is a great workaround to be able to get in the shops and still legally obtain that.
Another benefit that I found from having your medical card is it saves you trips to the dispensary because you get a higher purchasing limit. I kept finding myself hitting the max limit for concentrates because I'm like, oh, let me get a couple of dabs here, a couple of like vape pens here. Kept finding myself going to the shop like on a damn near weekly basis. But now with a medical recommendation, those like purchase limits are greatly expanded. I can get a nice bigger like batch every time I go into the dispensary. Now I'm going in there like once a month. That's just nice to not have to burn through that gas money, really.
Speaking of the gas money, you are also going to be saving a ton with your purchase order by having a medical card too. At least living in the state of Washington, all of these state taxes, which is 37%, that is one of the highest out of the entire nation. All of that is completely forgiven with a medical card. So you are saving a ton of money every time you go to the shop and make a purchase.
Yeah, I even kept my receipt the last time I was in our shop, The Reef. The discounts from the shop, whatever they're doing on discount, stacks with the discount that you get from your medical recommendation. I mean, you're getting deep discounts I could never see in California most of the times. It's so good.
Yeah, it's crazy that it stacks with the discounts at the shop. Like you end up saving a ton of money. One of the last biggest benefits that we really take advantage of here in Washington is the cultivation access. So when we moved up here, we learned that you weren't allowed to grow plants unless you had a medical card. It's not like that across every state. In California, I believe it was recreational access to be able to grow. But we do just like having a little pot plant growing at home every once in a while. You can actually legally do that as long as you've got your med card. So another nice benefit as well. Just insurance in your back pocket.
I know a lot of people have anxiety around the process of getting that medical recommendation, but we're going to talk to you about how we partnered with NugMD to make sure that you can get a medical recommendation in less time than it takes to smoke a joint.
Hey, yeah, NugMD has made it super easy. You can do it right from your phone, right from the couch.
That's crazy. And the process of it could not be easier.
Basically, go on to NugMD, register on their website, make a free account.
It takes less than a minute to sign up. It gets you right into a quick medical questionnaire and then gets you into a virtual waiting room where you are about to talk to a real live physician.
And they are there to kind of go through all of your symptoms, any questions that you have about cannabis, and really just hold your hand through the entire process.
This is the best opportunity for you to ask any questions that you might have about how you want to be using cannabis. That's the conversation that that you get to have with this medical process.
Exactly. They're going to listen to all your problems. They're going to make their medical recommendation. And one of the best things about NugMD is if after the conversation, the physician doesn't think that you are the best candidate for medical cannabis and you don't end up getting your card, it's no charge to you whatsoever. So there's really no risk in at least trying it and seeing, and you only pay for it if you end up getting the medical recommendation.
That is so phenomenal that you take that entire financial risk out of this equation. And we'll even give you some extra incentive. If you use code ThatHighCouple today, you're going to get an additional 20% off.
We love it. We love a discount code.
Listen, we love partnering with companies that are doing good, that are actually putting protection in your pocket.
And now that gets you access to so many benefits for an entire year. Really is worth the once-a-year fee for everything that you end up getting for it.
I can guarantee you're going to find more benefit of this subscription than your Amazon Prime one. Like, this is a year of true benefits.
There are so many reasons to just dive in and give this a shot.
And if you are joining us maybe for the first time, and if you haven't joined this community, please hit the button to subscribe right here in the corner. We'd love to have you
there. Yeah, join this channel. If you would like bonus content from us, we've got a Patreon club that you can join by clicking right over there.
And of course, more videos from us right now. Either the videos off to the left.
Right over there.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone.
And good vibes.